Now it's the first day of Christmas. Technically, this is it. If you research the song and understand it, this is the first day of Christmas, the 25th. And on Christmas Day, I used my brand new tea kettle that my son gifted me. Isn't it lovely? Oh my gosh, it's a fancy schmancy one. I love the handle. And I'm making me lots and lots of cups of tea because I got a little cold. Now, I don't know if it's just because, it's been hot and cold here in Amarillo. It starts off with the low in the 30s, and then by the evening, it's 70 degrees. I have no idea what's going on, but I got myself a little cold. It could also be the farm that we visited the day before Christmas Eve. I don't know, but I am drinking lots of little pots of tea, and I'm very happy because I'm using my fermented lemon, honey, and ginger, and it's making me feel so much better. And I'm just going to crash on the couch, have some tea, and Bear's playing his game. So, how are you doing? How was your Christmas day? Enough of the salty ass looks. Lala. My granddaughter. My granddaughter has a game. And my daughter knows what it is, and I know what it is. But yesterday I was just not having it. She was overstimulated, and I was overstimulated. So she does this thing where she doesn't want to have anything to do with me. She makes me work for her love, and so I have to do the whole "let me hold you, mama." No, go away, go, no. And I'll go, please let me give you hugs and kisses. And then I'll go into her world, whether it's her bedroom or her play kitchen or wherever, and I play with her. And then all of a sudden she does this. Then she giggles, and then she holds my hand, and we're best friends. Well, yesterday, I just don't think I could have broken that mood because she was very overstimulated. Way too many people. Yeah.
And Evan.
The only person that she felt safe with were her uncle and her aunt. So, which I think is adorable. And so Bear and I show up, and she was just like, she was done with all the guests in the house. And she went to sleep. She passed out. And so I was like, okay. But normally that's our routine. She wants to be wooed.
I want to see your Christmas morning. I want to see the video.
I know. If there is video, I really want lock in. You know what I mean? And they're not on social media. They don't post videos for anybody but us on WhatsApp. So it's understandable if they didn't film anything, because they're very, very in tune to their kids. So is Sam. Oh. My body feels wrecked. And my mind is going a mile a minute. I mean, I want to do my junk journal, which I do post-Christmas. I do a junk journal. I want to do the unboxing of my 100 pieces of miniature items. I want to crochet, but my fingers are killing me because I've been crocheting nonstop for 3 days to get some last-minute things in. And I hate sewing felt. I got a nice set of stainless steel needles. You've probably seen them on TikTok, but I didn't get that on TikTok. I got them on Amazon. But they are these high quality needles and thread. And I made hand warmers with felt, not felt. Baby, what are those blankets? Not felt.
Fleece.
Fleece. God, I can. And we've had this discussion before. That's why he knows the answer. Fleece. I made hand warmers for a bunch of people, and I'm hoping they'd forgive the sewing because my knuckles were very inflamed. My fingers were killing me, but I mean, I was doing a running stitch, but I'm OCD, so I had to go do a running stitch. I flipped it over and did a running stitch on the other side. I don't know why I do that. I should have done a back stitch, but that's so ugly. It ended up looking ugly anyway, so I hope they don't. I hope they forgive my stitching qualities, but it has rice in them, and I just was like, I don't want any rice coming out, even though I was doing a nice running stitch. It wasn't good enough for me. And then again, I was so tired, I didn't want to take out my sewing machine. I don't think I have a needle that works on denim. I just don't know how well that would have worked on with fleece. And I just was not in the mood. Not in the mood. That is so soothing. So my mind wants to do so many things, but I have got to rest. I've got to. So I have my pillow and blanket here. And I just have to force myself to lay down and rest. Bear's watching doing a video game, and I am just going, I might even go to the bedroom and black out. But I like being with him. I like being in the same room with him. So, I mean, is anyone out there like me? You just don't know how to relax and be still. You don't know how to be quiet. You don't know how to just...
Shush.
Shh. As my granddaughter says when I was singing Santa Claus is Coming to Town.
She says, no.
She was, no. Shh. Shh. Little pill. I was singing Santa Claus is Coming to Town, and I sing that song like I'm 10 years old because it's one of my favorite Christmas. I mean, I am a Christmas child, meaning not that I was born on Christmas, but that I cannot get out of that spirit. I just can't. And it's come back tenfold, as a grandmother. But I am just in love with everything Christmas now, which is odd because when my kids were little, I really didn't like it. And I think it's because that was a working season for me. I mean, I had to work. I had to make money for the gifts. I had to do the cooking and the prepping and the cleaning and all that bullshit. And it wasn't fun for me. I'm just enjoying it. I love the music. I love everything about Christmas now. And I really wanted to sing, Christmas carols. But my granddaughter doesn't like my voice. She doesn't. And so I would try to sing and she'd be all, no. Shh. Shh. What a pain. Well, I did take a nap, and not a very big, deep nap, but I did get some rest to get over this cold. I had many, many cups of hot tea, and I didn't have much of an appetite for a meal, but I did have a craving for spinach artichoke dip, which is something I didn't have at the Christmas Eve party. So I made me a batch. So I've been eating on it for a couple of days. So it's simple. I always have all the ingredients in the house. Frozen spinach and a jar of artichokes and cream cheese. Sometimes I add Swiss cheese and mayonnaise, Worcestershire sauce, but I kept it simple. Just something to keep me from passing out. And I believe we had cookies and hot cocoa later in the night, and we're just focused on us. Not much filming other than my morning video. But I hope everyone's resting and taking it easy. I know that Bear had some naps And I have not gone into my art room to create or start on my junk journal. I've been really good about forcing myself to get over this cold and to really just rest, lay down and rest. And it's been good. It's been good for me watching some YouTube videos of my favorite creators. I love Moon Knight. And I think I've said that in a previous video. She is my favorite. So go check her out. And as always, thank you for following me. And please subscribe and click the notification button. I'll see you later. Bye.